Hello, TikTok family. It sure has been a while since I've been on. I've been thinking a lot lately about listening to my own voice more, encouraging others to do the same, because we are so inundated with voices near and afar, from folks that have our best interests at heart, all the way to those that don't. Only way that you're going to know what your own voice wants to say and to hear that voice is solitude. If you do not allow yourself solitude, if every time you have an uncomfortable feeling, you do something to distract yourself, whatever it is, eating, drinking, TV, even exercise, although a lot of people, they can um, get with themselves when they exercise. If you find there's a way that any of that works for you, whether it's television or whatever, if you can multitask like that, I think it's very rare. I know runners can, they get out there and or maybe swimming or something, but for the most part, we can decompress by doing some of those things. Absolutely. Don't knock them, unless they're to excess. But if we do not sit with ourselves, yes, has some nice music in the background, and just reflect, take stock. One freaking life to live. I have lived most of my life, since I was, probably an older teenager, seeing to others, taking care of others, whether home or outside of the home, or, just, marriages, relationships, children, grandchildren, all labors of love. Sometimes those labors worked out in beautiful ways, and other times they imploded. They imploded or destructed, turned in on themselves, didn't work out too well. No regrets when loving. But having said all that, how are you truly going to know what you want to do next? What is right for you? What serves you? I have so few people in my inner circle now. I trust energies. Everybody always says loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Yes. But in this day and age, we are pulled in so many directions that we can't put high expectations on people. And don't put too high on yourself either, right? A simple life is a good life. And when I say simple, simply sit with yourself and say, okay, what next? How do I want to spend my days? How do I want to spend this moment? What do I see for me in the future, regardless of your age? I'll be 68 this summer. So I tell myself I'm going to live to be 100. And I'm doing everything within my power to do that. I have a life-threatening disease. And I had a bad episode the other night with that. And it's Addison's type 2. And I have fibromyalgia and I have complex PTSD. So, all of those create a lot of fatigue and other physical symptoms that are extremely uncomfortable. But having said that, I'm managing. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving in. Okay. That doesn't mean I have unrealistic expectations of myself. It just means I have healthy expectations and dreams and visions. And it's not going to fit into everybody else's plan in your life. You're not always going to make others happy, even though you love them. Okay. If you find yourself consistently lifting others up, and then it starts to feel more like an obligation in a relationship as opposed to, just in sync and, just labor of love, you'll know. Trust energy, trust yourself, but also explore and question yourself. In other words, why am I feeling this way? What is triggering this? What is bringing this on? Is it something someone is saying or doing? or behaving in a close relationship, or is it just me that I'm not taking care of myself? And how do I assert that and still maintain a healthy relationship with someone? It could be any form of relationship, romantic, friendship, familial, you know, professional. Sometimes you have to find out you have to move on because others will not hear that voice, even if you express it in a multitude and myriad of ways. Or other times you just like going to make adjustments and changes, and it's not going to be perfection, but maybe you can get closer to being who and what you want to be. We're not an island. We're not going to live alone. We're not going to be that isolated. Okay? But we do have our needs and our concerns, and they all matter just as much as anyone else's does. So see what you can do to find out what yours are, okay? And then how you can healthfully express those in a manner that isn't harmful to others and also honors your journey, okay? And you know what? Come sit aside with yourself for a while in some kind of setting that is soothing to you. Do what you have to do. Man, woman, child, embrace yourself. If you've got to cry, you've got to weep, you've got to maybe just laugh, dance, sing, scream. Get where you need to be so that you know that your voice matters to you as well as to others. Love you all. Take care. Have a good rest of the weekend. Talk more soon. Bye.